it's Shelby with Farmhouse Living, and welcome back to our channel. So a couple of months ago, Mom and I did a pre-renovation home tour for my new house, and we have been working diligently to remodel and take on little DIY projects and treasure hunt to make this house a home. And I'm excited to share our first room that has been completed, and that is our hallway bath. So let's start with the befores. This bathroom had a really strange feel to it. It was dated, but the layout just felt, it didn't have a flow. It felt really long and choppy. And so the main vanity area is 9 feet long, which I love that. If we only have one kid right now, but if we had a couple, that would be super functional. But after that, there was a doorway, and right behind that was a continued vanity behind that where the shower is. That vanity looked like a gas station changing table, according to my mother, and I do agree. Also, the water closet the opening was super wide. It was like 48 inches, and they made that to where it was wheelchair accessible. I would love that for people to be able to use that, anyone who wants to be able to use the restroom, but this opening is still wide enough. We didn't need it to be this giant, like it almost looked like a little nook for the potty. The first thing that we did was fix the flow in this bathroom. So it was pretty affordable to have someone bring the case open, or the opening for the water closet a little smaller, and then the opening for the shower area we actually opened up a little bit and took the door off. For me right now, that is typically where we bathe our baby. It is not functional to have doors swinging and so many different hindrances in the way. So we took that off. It would be really affordable for someone to put that back on if they needed it. Once the flow was fixed, now it was time to pick the tile. There was vinyl flooring here. I don't really have a problem with vinyl, but in the bathroom it wasn't giving the look that I was going for, and so we quickly peeled that off. And I had you guys vote actually in the pre-renovation home tour video, and you guys agreed with me. We were going between a rectangle porcelain tile that looked like marble or a hexagon, and you guys chose the hex, which I was very happy. I feel like it adds a playful layer to that, since this will be more of a kid's bathroom. I wanted to do something that would last, that was timeless, but also the shape gives a little playful, layer. The next thing we did was we chose subway tile for the shower area. I really wanted things to last, so instead of going with the latest shower trend tile, I just chose subway, and I think that will stand the test of time. I think it'll be a while before we rip that out. I also did a alcove, like a pretty big alcove tub. The shower surround that was there was dated, but also when we pulled it out, it was full of mold because it wasn't set right. So I was glad that we took on this project so that we could find that and not run into that issue in the future. So once the layout was kind of resolved, we had our new flooring, which was more durable and also more of the look we were going for, and we had the function that we needed for the bath and the shower. It was time to think of the other little details that add the character and make the bathroom feel complete. So let's talk about the gas station changing table. I really had trouble thinking about what to do with that, and then my mom came up with the brilliant idea of just making it a linen cabinet, which I love because you can decorate it, but it also has function. So we just took off the old countertop that was on top of the existing cabinet, and then we had our cabinet guy build new cabinet boxes and doors for the top of the linen cabinet, and then build shaker style doors on the bottom to add complete function for the linen cabinet. And it looks brand new, even though it's half of it's old and half of it's new, and it also looks and feels intentional. We also took that same approach with just using the existing cabinet. The doors were dated, the hinges were not soft close, so when you have a toddler running around opening doors and slamming them, you want soft close cabinets. And so having those updated and having that shaker style look looks like I spent thousands on a new vanity, when in reality I spent hundreds on new doors. So I was really happy with how that turned out. We painted it white, completely transformed, and I'm pretty obsessed. The other thing that we did in here, which doesn't look budget friendly but actually wasn't so bad, I replaced the countertops with quartz, and it does have a little bit of veining, but I got lucky that we had a project that we were working on and there was a remnant left. So it was a couple $100s compared to thousands that I would typically have spent on quartz countertops. So I didn't get a bunch of choices on the countertops. Like, I couldn't choose between like this veining or another veining, but honestly, I feel like I would have chose it anyways. So now to the fun stuff. You can see that we added wallpaper and a beadboard accent on the wall. I wanted something with a pop of color and that was kind of playful and fun and bold, but I wanted it to be traditional. I wanted things that I felt like would stand the test of time. This wallpaper is a pretty traditional print, so I was really happy to use something that felt like, you know, a little pizzazz, but would stand the test of time. I was actually inspired by my friend Stephanie's house. You can find her on Instagram at Blooming Ivy Lane. She's actually sold this house since, but I'll pop up the inspiration photo. And although this is her entryway, I used that as inspiration for my bathroom. So never be afraid to, like, if you're drawn to something, try to apply that look to another space in your house. And don't get stuck in this box like, I must find bathroom inspiration or I must find living room inspiration. Just look for inspiration and apply it in different spaces in your house. So we used Livette's wallpaper, and I've used it in multiple projects, and it's the traditional glue on, like you roll the glue on the walls and you put it on, and y'all, it literally took me an afternoon. It was so easy. And I love the way it looks. I also have read, now I haven't tried this before, but I've read that the traditional wallpaper is better when you're in a bathroom because of moisture, but I did not do the wallpaper in the little shower area. I only did it in this, like where the vanity is and the wet room. So I'm not super concerned about it, but I did apply a lot of glue, and I think it's gonna hold up great. I also, something leaning into like the look that I was inspired by with Stephanie was I wanted to add some wood accents in here and some character. So I got this barn door at Vintage and Antiques, Texas. They're an antique place in Forney, and y'all, they have so many doors, so amazing. I mean, you just, even if you don't have you don't have a need, just going to look around, it's amazing. So I found this door. I got it for a killer deal, and it's heavy. It's from, I think it's from Egypt. Anyways, I love the character. I love that it has blue tones on it. So I know I'm gonna get kickback on the fact that I put a barn door on a water closet, and that's not as private as a typical water closet. I do understand that function, but I was going for the look here, so I lost the function. Now, if it's okay, it still kind of blocks it in, and if I sold this house, someone could put a door here really affordably. I did actually use Rub and Buff on the barn door hardware. It's not the exact tone that I wanted, but I do still love it. So that was another DIY that I took on in the bathroom. So the last feature in this bathroom is the frame that I put on the mirror. So this was kind of a problem in the bathroom in general, is this vanity is so long, and I loved that it had this little place for a stool, but the mirror situation was kind of overwhelming because when I'd look, it just kind of felt strange when you tried to put 2 mirrors or 3 mirrors, or it just didn't flow. And so I was like, I've got to keep this massive, almost 9-foot long mirror, but it looks builder grade. It does not add the character and the tradition and all the loveliness that I've added to this bathroom. FrameMyMirror.com makes these kits where literally they take the dimensions of your mirror and they make this beautiful, I mean, it looks amazing, this frame. And I'm gonna make an entire tutorial video specifically on how this product works. Super easy. If I can do it, you can do it. And the last thing I'll say about it is I had professionals install the beadboard accent, and then I DIY'd the frame on the mirror, and I don't think you'd know that one was professional and one was DIY. So that should tell you all you need to know about this process. Another thing that I did was I got custom shades for the window. I got the bamboo. I wanted to add another layer of warmth. You've got warmth from the door, you've got warmth from the stool, and then you've got warmth like the baskets and all of that. So I needed one more like call to that, and I felt like the bamboo shades did just that. I didn't want to spend an arm and a leg, so I got them on Amazon. I will link them. They are custom fit. It is literally specifically to my window. So I hope that you love the bathroom. I sure do. It was a really fun process, and I really am so pleased with how it turned out. I'm not sure what the next room that we'll finish in this house is. I think it's gonna be the living room, but I don't know. You might want to go back to the pre-renovation home tour and you tell me what you think I should finish. I would love to know your thoughts on the bathroom. What do you think about the wallpaper, the beadboard, the gold? I would love to know. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and I hope that you have a fabulous day, guys. So, bye.